Believe it or not, it's only 7 o'clock in the morning. It's like the Blair Witch Project out here. I'll wait till it gets light. But we're in for a good day, folks. Well, we might not be, but it's going to be very beautiful. Let's go. Thank you, William. They can't hear you, William, because you've not got a microphone. We have upgraded on this channel, not only in terms of places we fish, the wonderful, majestic River Wye. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for that glorious piece of river. We've brought along the idiot today, William, who, of course, in -6 degrees this morning, is going to try for a barbel. Me, on the other hand, I'm going to go for the things that still swim. Chub, roach, dace, and pike. Of course, the king of all those fish. The fish that keeps them all in check. The salmon is not the king, William. They can't hear you anyway. And I've done you a favour. I haven't given you a microphone. So, got a nice dead bait down in that slack. Will's out in the middle on a piece of meat as if it's July or something. Anyway, I'm going to eat this bacon butty and we'll get back to you when it's a bit more light. Welcome to wonderful Winter Wye. We're in. I think we've got a take here. I think we've got our first take. I'm not massively sure. You see, they're not going to move a million miles, are they? I don't know, Will. That should pop up. Do you know what I mean? That's look. I've released the line. No, it's not fully. Just maybe let that develop a little more. Unfortunately, he's asked for a microphone. Yeah, William. Right, so you gotta no. You're right, William. Clip it on so it's pointing up at your stupid laughing tackle. Clip it on your gilet. Gross. Don't clip it on your zip. Clip it on your gilet.
Where? Here.
There's your gilet here.
Yeah.
Clip it on there.
But it's going to be like that.
Yeah, and then it spins round. We've got all the mod cons. Don't swear. See, this is why you can't have a microphone. Press and hold. You're on. Speak to the viewers.
Hello.
You don't need to do that, William. It should just pick you up.
Can you hear me? Well, you don't know yet.
Yeah, no, I know I can hear you.
All right, perfect. Well, I think it's working. So I come a little pet squirrel.
Yeah, but don't you want it lower so it doesn't rubble you?
Oh, I like it.
It's going to be
it's very nice. Very nice.
You're so silly. Anyway, what have you got to tell the people for the 2026 season of On the Bank with me, Michael, and I guess Will, and Henry,
what have I got to tell you?
and guests,
And guests.
but mostly
what
me.
guests? We haven't got any guests.
You're my guest.
No, you're my guest.
Go on then. What do you want to say about 2026?
Just say welcome to me, William Turner, on the bank. And,
On the blank,
on
did
the
you
bank,
say?
and I've brought my friend Michael along with us today.
Yeah, thank you.
He's after pike. Again, I don't know if you've already seen it. He already thinks he's had a bite, but we know it was the current. It could have been a sultana.
Oh my God! Right, that microphone's going off. It's a good fish, that Will. Crikey! Just been putting a bit of bread out there. Oh, Will, that feels huge, mate. I don't know. It doesn't. It's not fighting like a chub. Oh, mate, that feels big. Could be a bream. It's not fighting really. And an eel. Oh, what is it? Oh, it's a nice chub. Oh, it's a lovely chub. Lovely chubbly. Let's get that in the net, shall we, folks? On a day like today. Oh, it's a beauty. Oh, well, that's big. Yes! Yes! Curtain! Thumbs up from me! Bing! Look at that weird thumb. Well, folks, I've given the piking a rest for just 20 minutes. And I've gone to my favourite winter bait, which has to be good old-fashioned bread. And we have pulled out an ice cold, beautiful Wye chub. Look at that. -4 degrees. He can't feel his fingers. He hasn't got any fingers, but I do, and I can't feel mine. You can see they're just nicked. That is an absolute beauty. On a day like today, I'm not sure how many chances we're going to get, but let's slip that back and see. Because with chub, where there's one, there's many, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Let's not get greedy. We're very happy with that early on. Brilliant. First chins can of 2026. Yes. That's kiting out there. Lovely. Let's just check that drag. Oh, back to back. Once you find them, even on these challenging days, it can be a true joy. It's always worth being on the bank because you never know. Classic chub style, he's digging for these roots. Bread, folks. Do not dispute it. Oh, God. Beauty, let's get down. Oh, it's another absolute lump. Let's get down there and net him. Have to be careful because the bank is actually frozen. Yes. And there we are, folks. That, my friends, is a bar of pure winter magic. It's a good job, isn't it, William? Yes. And that is 2 back to back, like within the space of 5 minutes. And I just made the change to bread. And it seems that they just love it. She's been rested now. Nice, good rest. Although the water should be full of. There she goes. Lovely. Straight back to her mates. My friend William over here is questioning every decision because he's been a naughty boy. So Santa didn't bring him any new gifts. But put in the comments what new stuff you got this Christmas. I got Predator. That's right, folks. I've got the new Fox Rage Ruck seat, I think it's called. As you can see, adjustable legs, nice comfy back, perfect for what you need on a cold day's roving like today. I will say it takes some getting used to because it makes you sit quite upright as if you're like a match fisherman, and we're very much not that. But let's get back down there. So that's 2 chub in 2 casts just down there in those slacks. Oh, it just builds your confidence when you know you can catch fish. You know, when you haven't caught any fish and you just keep getting snapped off, you kind of you'd have no idea what's going on. Right then, let's talk you through how easy this is. There, my friends, is a 2-ounce feeder to a size 4 hook. And all we're doing is we're taking a piece of bread, quite big actually. Normally I compare them to 10p's, but today it's a very expensive day. We're going at least a £2 coin, a nice big visible chunk like that, because I feel that's a lot of what it is. A nice bit of white flake floating in this beautiful icy clear water. Will's been on his 5-spice meat. He has had a few bangs, and I would say it's all chub. And he said, and I quote, "Yeah, but that's all we're going to catch today, isn't it?" And I thought, bloody hell, under the circumstances, under -4 degrees, you should be happy to catch anything, really. So all I'm doing then is sticking this feeder in the bran. As I mentioned earlier, my friend gets this and is kind enough to give it me. He's a butcher, so it's cheap. So there's just a nice bit of flavouring to a big visible bait, and that's just being flicked out under that tree. Chub love snags. Don't ever forget that. Don't ever neglect them. Let's give it a go. over the head. Oh, that's very, very close to the snag that time. Might just move that up here. And we just plop that down there like that. And now we're fishing. And everything in your body as a fisherman would tell you it's awful conditions. Bright clear sky, which means high pressure, an easterly wind. But there is one thing that we've got going for us, and that is it's been this way for 3 or 4 days now, -4 at night. And fish respond quite well to consistency. If you've got an 8-degree day followed by a -6 degree night, then that really will be tough. But if it stayed consistent temperatures, whether that's freezing, whether that's hot, whether that's raining, the fish get used to it, because swimming out there in that current, they've got to eat at some point. So they just take a little time to adjust to change. Don't we all? And I think that's a line bite there. So while I've got you here, I've got some news. I was recently in the Angling Times for a 15-pound 6 barbel caught out the River Avon at Warwickshire. And I made it into their picks of the week. I shall put a clip in now. I've been reading that magazine since I was a child. So that is really a dream come true. Pretty simple, I know, I'm a simple folk. So wonderful to get a little mention in there. And the legendary, the iconic Matt Hayes might be featuring my France video. I went fishing with my family in the Ardèche and caught a 36.5-pound wild common carp. It was an absolute epic battle. Yeah! Get in! Took me all over the river, 2 canoes to get it in. Of course, I was fishing 12-pound line and a barbel rod, as I'm just not used to those size fish. But we got it in, and I'll put a picture of it here. And that just shows you what perseverance, watching the water, can get you. Arguably the greatest angling moment, easy for me to say, of my life. That and the barbel. So 2 fantastic moments in 2025. And of course I had my second daughter. I won't tell you what order they are in. They're all wonderful. Let's keep in the good books with the wife. But it's just great to be back. First session of 2026. Of course, it had to be the River Wye. Full of fish. Absolutely full. And hopefully later, once I've seen this through, we can get into one of those toothy critters, aka the pike, aka crocodilus. Best bit of the day, isn't it, William?
My favourite bit.
What you got? What has that Auntie Michael made for you?
Auntie Michael's made me, it looks like ham. What's that? Is it mayo?
It's Daddy's special sauce.
Daddy's special creamy sauce.
Oh, you naughty boy.
With some beef monster munch. It's good.
Lovely. Get it down, yeah.
Anyway.
Crikey, that's a sight to behold. Well, folks, we knew it would be hard, but I am very, very happy with those 2 chub. We're still at it in the last magic hour, as us fishermen call it. I've tried trotting, I've tried jerking baits, I've lost lures, and you can't blame a man for trying, and it has been an absolutely beautiful day. But it all depends on this last half an hour, when hopefully and normally the River Wye comes alive. Let's see if that's true today. Whole sessions. Look at that sunset. Well, folks, that's all we've got time for today. Thank you so much for watching. What a start to the year. A River Wye session. The last 2 weeks I've been in angling times, been in contact with Matt Hayes. Look out for that. He's going to feature the episode, as I said. And here's to 2026. Tight lines to everyone. Get in the comments. Tell us what your plans are, where you want to go, what your kind of PBs you're chasing or new species you're chasing. Yeah, let's go and get some fish, shall we? Take care.